Yeah, hello. This is Osman Sise, uh, the owner of Gum Properties. This is a video that I put together, and my face is not gonna be on this video. Uh, the video is just gonna be Google Maps, of course, and this video is to show the folks that have responded to the video that I posted earlier about the importance of location when buying real estate anywhere in the world, and I pointed out Gambia is no exception. So I live here in the United States in North Carolina, and I used to live in Alaska. So when I lived in Alaska, me and my wife, we own a home there. We bought our first home house in Alaska in 2004. And when we bought that house, location was very important to us, and you know what I mean. I'm not gonna give figures here, but when we sold the house in 2009 to move to North Carolina, we made a significant gain from the sale of the house. So when we came to North Carolina here in 2009, 2010, we bought another house here, and we are still living in that house. And when we bought it, location was very important to us. And 2009 to right now, oh, time flies. Yes. So it's what, 11 years, 12 years now since 2009. We moved here about, I think, June. It was June of 2010 that we moved to this place. So 11 years almost. And the house price, the value of our home have appreciated very well over the 11 years. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So when we bought this thing too, we did not just look at the price. We looked at price, of course, that's important, but we also looked at location. Because for most of us in this world, unless you are one of the few richest people in the world, one of the most expensive investments, or one of the most important investments in one's lifetime, is gonna be home ownership. Unless, just like I mentioned a few minutes ago or a few seconds ago, unless you are one of those lucky folks who are born into very rich families, or you made a career in something that pays very handsomely, like, of course, professional athletes that in the US, and I'm quite convinced they are mightily paid in Europe and so many other parts of the world. Unless you are one of the musicians who have broken through and become a superstar and earn so much money for yourself, and or you are one of the few lucky people who will ever win a lottery, the big lotteries in the US, and I'm also quite convinced in many parts of the world. And unless you are one of those lucky people, uh, because those people, you can say real estate is a big investment even for those people, but also they have so many real estates, and also they have hefty bank accounts. Even if that real estate is not a good investment, the bank accounts are there, and they have cars that are worth millions. They have other things. So if you don't have those, then it will behoove you to look at where you are putting your money when you buy real estate. And I'm gonna make another video about this because somebody called me and I talked to him. He's in the UK. I'm not gonna give names. If that person wants to go and comment under this thing, he can do so. But he was telling me somebody was guaranteeing him that if he buys land from him, or he's saying that on a YouTube video, that if anybody buy land in the Gambia, he can guarantee, or buy land from him, he can guarantee that in 1 year it will appreciate by 50%. And I strongly disagree with that, because we have, I'm gonna make a video about that, so I'm not gonna dive into that a lot today. I just wanna talk about this Google Maps and show people the different parts of the Gambia. But I can say that statement is inaccurate. Is it a possibility? Yes. But to guarantee that a plot of land that you have this year is going to appreciate by 50% next year, you know what I mean? I cannot enforce that contract. But if that contract was enforceable and that's in the US and I can enforce that contract, I will take every dime I have right now and put it into that investment. But you know, in the Gambia, what are you going to do to that guy? If you buy that land this year and the next year that land dips down, there's nothing you can do. So to me, I will just leave it at that. But I will make a video about people guaranteeing that if you buy land, this is what's going to happen. This, you know, to me, the difference between me and a lot of people is going to be my honesty, but also the experience. So many people, I even have a video that I'm making about, it's going to be about, you know, I hate to use the word authenticate. People are using, this is how you authenticate buying land. There's no simple magic way of authenticating one land you are buying in the Gambia. But I'm working on a video on that to show people things you can do to increase your chances to say, you know, this is legitimate business and this is, I'm going to get my property when I pay these people and they give me paperwork, you know, because sometimes you can hold that paperwork and you still don't own that land. So the people that are saying authenticate, majority of the people, those people, they have never bought land in the Gambia. They are just saying to get YouTube followers and stuff. And if you can check me, I am not telling anybody to subscribe, anybody to like. That's up to you. To me, my point is not here for anybody to like, dislike, whatever you want to do. If you think that this is important for you, that's your judgment. You go ahead and say, hey, I like this channel, I'm going to subscribe. If you, I have never asked for a subscriber and I have 100 and something right now. And I don't care if it stays at 5, if it is 2, if it is 0, that's all good, fine and dandy with me. My point here is I'm a Gambian. I was born there and I was born in the Sarakunda Market, and I will go through that when I get to that part of this video. This video is not going to be one of those short videos, so it's going to be a long video, and it's intended to give people every little detail that they need to know about land in the Gambia, at least based on what I see on YouTube, the areas that people are selling land in the Gambia to the diaspora. So I will try and cover all of those areas. So this is going to be a lengthy video. So if anybody, I don't even plan, you know what I mean, some people plan and they say this is going to last this many minutes. I don't even know. I'm just going to go with the flow until I finish it. If I think that I need to pause and come back, I will. So when you watch it, don't feel like you have to watch the whole thing at once. If you need to take a pause and come back. And one thing I need to make clear, and I was going to say this from my get-go video, and somebody, my wife, basically vehemently disagree, and I took it out of it. So she's at work today, and I'm off, so I'm going to say it. You know, we have full-time jobs here. You know, I am a nurse practitioner, and my wife is a pharmacist. So, and you know what I mean? We are doing good. You know, we are not rich, but we are doing good. So, I wanted to say this in my first video. We are one real estate company that cares when we sell a land, but we don't give a heck if we don't sell land. You know what I mean? Because when we bought most of these lands that we are demarcating now, we are holding it for our future when we retire. So if nobody buys it, it sits there. And the guy was right. The guy that stated that they're going to increase by 50% every year, then when we retire, that's going to be, those lands are going to be worth big time. And that's going to be even better for us. And one thing in the Gambia I can say is I'm not going to agree that land appreciates by 50%. To me, that's bogus. But based on my understanding, and I'm involved in buying land. I just started selling, but I've been involved in buying land for some time. And my experience is every year I go to the Gambia, we buy at least 1-2 plots for the past several years. And based on those buying of lands, I can tell every time we buy land, it goes up a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes a whole lot. And based on the little bit and a whole lot depends on the locations. Some locations that are good, they go a whole lot. Some locations that are so good, not so attractive, they don't go a whole lot. I have even seen somewhere that I wanted to buy land from when I was there in January, and then I went back 2 months later. 2 months later in March, sorry, end of February, March, yes, middle of March, and the prices basically went down some. So to me, that tells me that the guy who is saying land goes up, 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 they just saying that to sell their plots. That's not true. Yes, you know, and nobody can, if nothing else, nobody can guarantee that. All right, so I will start this video. I know I have done a lengthy introduction here, about a 10 minutes introduction. So this video is gonna take you from Banjul, which is the capital. If you can see, I'm pointing right around here, this area, that is Banjul. So when you look at Banjul, you know, I will come down here and you will see Barra. So this is where people take the ferry and they go to the North Bank division of the Gambia, which is Barra, and that's where you have Jufure, you know what I mean, where Kunta Kinte is from, all those islands, and you know what I mean, Alberta, I think it's called, and all of those things where they used to transport some of these slaves from to the west. So that's not my point to get into those today. So maybe if people are interested and they want me to, I'm not familiar with that area, and one thing I don't do is I don't, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, I don't want to lie. You know, I don't know that area. I have never ventured into that area that much, so I'm not gonna get into explaining that area, but I know that's where it is, and some people will take the ferry here from Banjul and then they will go to Barra. But that's all I'm gonna leave it at. So what I wanna do today is, when I'm here in Banjul, right here, everybody, I think you can see the what they call it, Korsho. It's pointing right at Banjul. So I'm just gonna blow that area up, Banjul area, so to show you what things are in Banjul. You know, of course, some people don't list stuff on Google Maps, so don't think that everything that's in Banjul is going to be right here. No, 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 no. So, you know, you see the Banjul Mosque, we see the National Museum, we'll see some restaurants. This looks like a restaurant to me, Crown Restaurant. You will see Standard Bank. We can even blow up more, and you can do this on your own to learn about Gambia. This is not, I just came up with this idea, but anybody can do this, and you can do it maybe better than me. I'm not a very technologically gifted person. I have to struggle to YouTube things as to how do I even record this stuff. Sorry, I'm just drinking a little bit of coffee so that I can wake up and be able to tell you more about this stuff. But Banjul is like this, and Banjul doesn't have a lot of tourist stuffs now, to be honest. A lot of people are moving from Banjul to the greater Sarakunda and Brusubi and other areas, but you know what I mean? It has a lot of stuffs. I see another restaurant here, and if you look, you'll probably see some let me see, some government offices, of course, Department of State for Foreign Affairs. I know that the, where's the Banjul Hospital? I'm looking for the hospital if I can find it. National Museum. I was looking for the hospital. Yeah, so I'm blowing it up more. I was looking for the hospital. So the president's home is somewhere on Marina Parade right here. So the Atlantic Ocean is right here. And I'm looking for whether they will list where the president's home is. I didn't see it. So, but this is Banjul. You know, so I will look for my high school, which was on Bucks Bar Road. This is Bucks Bar Road. So when you come to Banjul and you start getting in, this is where the arch is, the 22nd, the arch, getting into Banjul. So this is Independence Drive. This is one of the main roads in Banjul. You can branch off here and go to Marina Parade. This is my high school, used to be somewhere around, it's on Bucks Bar Road, I know. Let me see. So this is primate. Once you primate, right here, St. Augustine's High School. So This is the high school I went to, and when I was growing up in the Gambia, we have very few high schools, so it was very competitive to get into high school. Now I think I don't even know the system they use, middle school and all of that stuff. When I was growing up, it's either primary school, nursery school, primary school, and then you go to high school. And when I was going to school, you know, we have few high schools. So St. Augustine's High, Gambia High, St. Joseph's, and then Muslim High School, St. Peter's, and I believe Nusrat High, Amite High. You know, I might forget one or two here, but very few. And we get a lot of students trying to get into those high schools. So I'm gonna zoom out of here because Banjul is not a big tourist area now. It's mostly, you know what I mean, industries and businesses there. So, okay, so we come in on the Banjul, the highway. It's called South Bank Road. I guess when I was growing up, we just call it Banjul, the Banjul Highway. So now maybe they have changed it to South Bank Road. That's the name. So you come from Banjul, you are driving. Hopefully you guys are seeing this pointer that I'm pointing at and moving. So you come here, this is Denton Bridge. So this is where the River Gambia starts. So the River Gambia goes from the west, which this is the west, and then it goes eastward all the way down. So you'll see it snakes down Gambia. So that divides Gambia north and south. So I'm not going to get into that because I'm not a geography person. I'll leave that to somebody who knows how to explain this geography stuff and get into that stuff hopefully someday. So we pass. Of course, there's a checkpoint here. You will see heavy police and military folks sitting there. And you know what I mean? If you drive and cross the bridge, sometimes they don't check anything. Sometimes they'll want to check your documents and IDs and stuff just to make sure that everything is okay with your vehicle, but not a big deal. So you will come that South Bank Road. So when you come to here, right here where you see my pointer, you know, of course, you can branch off this road back in the days. I don't know, it takes you all the way, Old Cape Road. It will take you all the way to Bakau, but this is the main road. That's a good road now. So I will blow that up and you'll see the intersection here. So this is called some corner. I forget, it's called some corner, but you know, hopefully it will come up at some point and I'll point it out, but it's called something corner. So you come here, you can branch off there. So you can go straight and that will take you to Old Joswang, then Carnifing, the industrial area. Then it will take you to Westfield, which is very popular, then into Sarakunda. And I'll show you other ways around it into Sarakunda. And then it can take you all the way to Abuko and then all the way to Yundum where the airport is and stuff like that. So this road can take you there, but it gets busy as you get to Joswang, Westfield. Oh lordy, that place can be crazy. So you see Carnifing, that's the industrial area. So this is the Westfield area. So once you get into Westfield here, it can be crazy. So I'm gonna move this up and just show you. You see, so once you go, this is the road that we came. This is where I tell you to branch off to go to Bakau. But you see, when you come down, you come here, you have the Carnifing industrial area. So this is all where they sell building materials. They sell, you know what I mean, cement, you know, all these rods, iron rods that you will need for your construction, tiles. Of course, it has the municipality somewhere there, kind of thing, KMC, which is the biggest municipality in the Gambia. That means they just oversee Serakunda and most of the surroundings. So that's where the mayor is. So you come there and you can branch off and this will take you to Serakunda, and this is where Serakunda, somebody put Serakunda up here and put Dipakunda. I don't know about that Google Maps. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let a Gambian correct me. Even a European who's been to Gambia many times, American, if you know, correct me. But to me, you have Serakunda down here and you have Dipakunda up here. And that's how I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this one, Google is wrong or Google Maps is wrong until somebody comes and correct me. And if somebody corrects me, I'll take it. But to me, I used to think Sarakunda is right here because this is the road. You see Sarajob Avenue. So Sarakunda, because this area we call it Sarakunda. What do we call it? Sarakunda East, is it? Yeah, Sarakunda East, and then Sarakunda West right here, and then Sarakunda East right here. I think that's how it is. Yes, Sarakunda East right here. So the Sarakunda police station should be right after this junction here. So Sarakunda Police should be right here. So I know this area very well. I grew up here. So Sarakunda Market should be right here. I grew up right here. I'll blow up that in a minute and show you. But I want to first focus on the tourism area. So you come here. So let me show you the airport too, so that you can see how this relates to the airport. So let's go here and see. Okay, you see the Banjul International Airport right here. Let me just take it down. So you see we came from Banjul and we came that road. It snakes down and come to Abuko, Banjulinding, and then we come to Yundum here. So most people that come to the airport, they avoid the road that I show you, this snaky road, and they go through the tourism area and come on this road, Old Yundum, and come here, and then they will branch left and then come back here and get into the airport. But we'll show you more of that later. So I will start here. I told you this is going to be a lengthy video and I haven't even started. I don't know if I should stop and start again, but I'll post it if people give me comments, man. To me, it doesn't bother me if somebody tells me, man, you are over your head. So if somebody thinks that it's a lengthy video and they want me to break it into segments, you know, we can sure do that. You know what I mean? I don't mind. You know, it's going to be another day that I'm off, but I will go ahead and work on that. So we come here. This is the main road here when you come to Banjul. Of course, this is not going to be the way that you're going to be coming from. You're going to be coming from the other side at the airport, but this is the main road that branches to Bakau. So we'll say you come from Banjul, you branch off this road and you go into Bakau. So the stadium should be right somewhere here, the Independence Stadium. Let's see. Yeah, you see the Independence Stadium. So you see we came off the Banjul. From here we came off Banjul and we turn here to Bakau. Going towards Bakau. Yes, we're going towards Bakau. And I see the Independence Stadium here. So the Independence Stadium is right here. You pass the Independence Stadium. You come down Bakau, this road, the Gaba Jahumpa Road. When I was growing up, we don't have names for this. We probably call it the Bakau Road or something, but this is Gaba Jahumpa Road. This will take you all the way to Kairaba Avenue this way, and that's one of the major roads in the Gambia. But we'll just take the Bakau Road for right now and come up here to Bakau, and I will start at K Point. So when you come to Bakau, you will go all the way to the last road, which is called Atlantic Boulevard. So you turn left, going this way, it will take you to the home of the former president, Kairaba Yara. And also you will have hotels and stuff. But we'll start from the most tip here. I think it's the northern tip, or, you know, you can make your own judgment. I'm not very good with geography, so don't hold me. Don't say you said this is west, this is south. Sometimes I'm confused. I know Banjul is in the north. And, you know, as you come from Banjul, you are going south. So I'm going to say this is northwest, because it's on the left and it's on top. So this is Cape Point. So this is a very exclusive neighborhood. So in the Gambia, I don't have a house here. If I was rich today, this will be one neighborhood I will not mind to buy a house. When we were growing home, this is one of the most exclusive neighborhoods. You know what I mean, inhabited by rich people. So I'm gonna blow it up, and when I blow it up, I'm just zooming in. That's what I mean, blow up. But you know, I mean, it's not like I'm holding a gun blowing up anything here. I'm just zooming in, and when I zoom in, it's gonna show you things that are in that area. Of course, not everything that's in that area is listed on Google Maps, but that will give you an idea of, is this an area that I want to live in? Of course, be ready to pay big time, because you can go and Google land price in Cape Point. You probably will be lucky if you see empty land here. But if anybody is selling empty land, it's not going to be cheap in this area. But when you blow it up, you see, and I'm not blowing it up all the way, because when you blow it up, I just want to give, you see, we already have a hotel here, and it's a beautiful hotel, and I'm not advertising for none of these people. I don't know them. If you want to call, their number is in the corner. I don't know them. I don't know Sun Beach Hotel. I don't advocate for them. I'm not saying they are good. I'm not saying they are bad. That's not my point here. My point is just to show you what you get when you live in this neighborhood. And it looks like it's a beautiful hotel based on what I see on this picture. You can decide for yourself. So I will click off of that. You see a juice, and I'm not gonna click on everything. K Point juice bars. I'm assuming that's a bar that sells juice. Maybe some cocktails, you know what I mean? Maybe some drinks for older people, you know, and not juice. And I see Cape Resident, that looks like a, you know, residential home, you know, like apartment, what do they call it? Lodges that you can rent for holidays, you know. I'm not advocating for them either, you know what I mean? And you have Mr. Bass, that looks like restaurant. Of course, I see the fries and something. It looks like, I don't know what that is, but it's a restaurant. So you have the idea, okay? You see here it says K Point Bay Hotel, I think, and Spa, K Point Beach, you know, so you can see for yourself. So this is K Point, 3 little birds, whatever that is. That's probably a restaurant. That's what it looks like to me. So I will get out of that. So that's K Point. So I was blowing it up. Now I'm blowing it in. I don't know. I'm zooming out. Okay, so that probably makes more sense. Let me say zoom in, zoom out. So I zoom out. You see, this road is the one that we branch off of. And sorry, this one right here is what we branch off of to come to Bakau. So we started at K Point. Next, we come to Bakau and see what Bakau gives us. You see Bakau right here? It's the next town. Let's look at Bakau. And I'll tell you if I remember. There's a trust bank. That's where me and my wife opened our right here, trust bank. This trust bank is where we opened our dollar account. So you can open a dollar account, of course, in the Gambia. So you see, this road is coming from Cape Point. We just visited Cape Point at the tip there, right? So we came down that road, and that's the Atlantic Boulevard. We come the Atlantic Boulevard, and now we are in Bakau. You can see Bakau Central Mosque, craft shop, and Cape Point also have a craft shop. Whenever you see these craft shops, you know that's a tourist area. They are selling these crafts and drums and all those kind of things for tourists, to the tourists. And the Bakau Mosque, you see Kachikali, they have the Kachikali crocodile pond is right here. You know, you can go and, you know what I mean, touch the crocodile and do whatever they, you know, but it's a it's a place that people visit a lot when they are in the Gambia. So this is where we open our account. So you can come to that. That's a main road in Bakau. So this road, if you look at it, let me zoom down here. This road is the road that we came from Banjul. So when you come from Banjul, you see, come from Banjul, this is where we branch off. This brings you all the way to right here where the trust bank is. You see, I just want to give you a feel of what the Gambia is like. Somebody asked for this and I to crack my brain to, you see, that's where the trust bank is. So this road will take you, this road, if you follow it this way all the way to the tip, it will take you to where you branch off and start going this way north to Banjul. So we'll look at this here, and then we'll continue on Atlantic Avenue. Before we do that, let me just show you this square to help you out. So we come from here, we go to Banjul, right? Sorry, we go to Bakau. From here, we are coming from Banjul, we are going towards Bakau, you see? And this is Atlantic Avenue, this is Cape Point. So here, you can branch off here. This is the main road going towards Bakau when I was growing up. So when we used to go to the stadium with attraction, you will take a car from Sarakunda, it will bring you Kairaba Avenue and come down this Bakau road and come all the way here and turn and go to the stadium. So right now, you see, you can take Atlantic Avenue all the way here, and then you all the way to the end here. I apologize. All the way to the end here, and then you will turn left here. It will bring you to Kairaba Avenue. Kairaba Avenue is one of the main roads. And when I say main roads, right here, hopefully you are seeing the point at Kairaba Avenue. That's where the U.S. Embassy is. It has banks, you know what I mean, restaurants, you know what I mean, hangout places, it is shops and all kinds of things. It is one place that if you want to open a shop in the Gambia and you can afford it, if you say I'm on Kairaba Avenue, they take you seriously. And it's an expensive place to rent too, so you have to put that into the picture as well. Just like I said, this is gonna be a mighty long video. So if you wanna get up and stretch, and maybe my coffee is getting cold in a minute here, it will be a little bit of pause for me to just go and warm up my coffee in the microwave, because I don't know if I can pause it and start it again. I will try that first. I don't want to mess up what I did. Oh, that says stop recording. I'm looking for pause. Oh, I don't know how to pause it, and I have done a whole lot of work here, man, to mess up this stuff. I talked to one person in London. You know, the guy, you know what I mean, was schooling me on how to do this recording and editing and stuff. So I figured this out today after looking at YouTube. So I'm not gonna mess this up. So if I have to pause for just a few seconds, I will, and that would be a good time for you to pause too. Maybe get up and stretch and do stuff and come back. But now I just want to finish the Atlantic Boulevard, at least for now. So this is Bakau, and Bakau has some attractions, you know what I mean? Let's zoom again, because there is Atlantic Hotel, or sorry, African Village Hotel. This is one of the oldest hotels in the Gambia that I know of. And when I say know of, you know, I'm not talking about it's the oldest. I don't give facts when I don't know them. But based on my age and stuff, this is one hotel that I know. It was there when I was little, and I'm up there in age a little bit now, or maybe a whole lot for some people. But you know what I mean? It's one of the oldest hotels that I know of in Gambia. So when you come down African Village, and they have a lot of other guest houses. Let me just, I know Bakau has some lodges and guest houses. So let me zoom. You see, this is Bakau. So I see Mark, I am assuming that's a restaurant. It says something with Mark, Rohi and Sons with Mark. I don't know what that means, but I see the spoon and or knife and fork there. I'm thinking that's a restaurant. This is a Safis J's bar. So I'm assuming that's a restaurant too. This is a guest house. So that's what I was telling you. And not everything Coco Oasis, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, but Bakau has a lot of bars and restaurants and nightclubs and hangout places, so it's a popular tourist area. So after that, we got the Trust Bank here. So after the Trust Bank, behind the Trust Bank, somewhere here is the army, the one of the maybe it's the biggest, maybe I don't know, but it's one of the major army barracks in the Gambia, the Fajara barracks. It's called, I guess. And then after that, you should have the fire station somewhere. Yeah, it's right here, Bakau Fire Station. This also has been there for a long, long time. So let's continue on Atlantic Boulevard right here. And we'll see somewhere Tropic Garden. That's what I was going to say. When I was going to, during my high school graduation, we did our, they call it passing out party. You know what I mean? Here, I'm assuming you'll say graduation party. So we did our graduation party down here. And also further down, we'll see the MRC, which is the Medical Research Council. And I'm tempted to say it's owned by the British, run by the British, the UK government. So let's come down Atlantic Boulevard. You see budget, what could limited, what is that? That looks like car rental agency. Bakau Health Center here, Fajara Skills Development. You see another lodge on this road. We have a Oceanfront residential apartment, so I'm guessing apartment. Oh, that food looks good. So Ngala, I know this one, very nice lodge, at least from the outside. I've never been inside, so I can propaganda them, but it looks very nice on the outside, and they say it's a 4.5 star. So 4-star hotel, 4.5 star, 4-star hotel. So we'll see the MRC. You see it? That's a church. So the British Embassy, I know that they also have the French Embassy somewhere along this road. So they have many embassies, but this is the MRC, the Medical Research Council that I was talking about. It's a huge complex, and they, you know what I mean, take care of sick folks in the Gambia. I've never been inside per se, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's a huge complex, and I know it's a medical facility there. So what is this? This looks like a restaurant to me. Another restaurant to me, and that looks like it comes with a lodge. This looks like a restaurant to me, or the clay oven. That's what it looks like to me. So we are doing Atlantic Boulevard. So just like I said, not everybody list what they are, you know what I mean, they are places. So the French embassy is somewhere around here, so I don't see it listed either. So you see we are on Atlantic Boulevard. Now we got to Kairaba Avenue. So I want to zoom out so that you can see how it relates to Bakau and K Point and Banjul. So that's my job here. So this is not going to be an easy video to master. I'm trying to teach you a whole geographic area in like whatever time it takes. I cannot put time together. So, but you see, we came from Banjul. Hopefully you are seeing the pointer here. We came from Banjul and we come all the way here. Right before Joswang, we branch off to the right, and that takes us into Bakau, K Point. This road was there before, and I know it floods. Sometimes the water will rise and come there, and it wasn't a very good road, so cars avoided. I don't know how it is today. I haven't driven on this road for ages, so I cannot tell you what, but this road is built and built again, so it looks new. I was just there this March and I drove on this road many times. It looks new. I don't know when it was last constructed or last repaired, but it looks nice, smooth and good. So you see K Point is right here. So we are following just along the Atlantic Boulevard, yes, and now we are right here to turn left to come to Kairaba Avenue. We'll just take a look into here because this is where the U.S. Embassy is. Sorry, not the U.S. Embassy. The U.S. Embassy is on Kairaba Avenue, but the U.S. Ambassador's residence. Let me try and start separating that residence and where the embassy is. Some of the embassies, they have their embassy the same place where the ambassador's residence is. Some of them, they will separate them. So the U.S. is one of those countries that have their ambassador's residence somewhere here. Very nice. And then they have the embassy somewhere on the somewhere up here. So another thing I wanted mentioned earlier was the former president's home is on this road here, the Atlantic Boulevard. So it's somewhere here. It's on the side of the ocean. You know what I mean? I can't pinpoint it, you know, to be honest. I know that it's somewhere. I don't know if you pass the MRC or before the MRC, but you know what I mean. That's not my point here. My point here is just to give you a general idea of the map. But the former president's home is somewhere here, and the backdrop is the Atlantic Ocean. This blue thing is the Atlantic Ocean. That's why this place is expensive. So we come here, and I want to show you. This is the golf. This is the golf course in the Gambia. I don't know if you have any other golf courses. You know that this is the only golf course that I know in the Gambia, and it has been there ever since I was a little kid. You know what I mean? I know this golf course is there, and we go to the golf course not, you know, to play golf. You know what I mean? I don't know golf. I don't even like golf, to be honest, to some extent. Now I watch it a little bit, you know, with all due respect, but I'm not a big golf fan. So, and I think it's a boring game, you know, not to say that it's not good for some people. You know, some people can say the games that I like are boring. I love basketball, but you know what I mean, it's a boring game for me, so I'm not gonna sit here and propaganda golf. But this is where the golf course is. So Fajara Hotel, it's somewhere opposite the golf. So it should be right somewhere around here. I don't know if they listed it. You see Fajara Waterfront. So Fajara Hotel should be somewhere.
Can I just need the paper with the answers and the work that I do.
Yes, sorry about that. That was my son coming in. He's doing homeschooling and stuff, and you know, just wanted stuff. So I apologize. Yes, so this is Fajara Hotel. This is one of the oldest hotels in the Gambia. This hotel also has been there forever, and it's opposite the golf course. And I know the U.S. ambassador's residence is right next to Fajara Hotel, so it should be somewhere around here. Hopefully, you can see the pointer right here. Okay. So you can wind down. When I was growing up, you just come here and the road ends here, and then you can just walk, and there's a walkway here to the beach, and then there was no road here, so you can just walk along the beach. And I think there's a footpath that they built here that will connect you to the next area of the hotels, BB Hotel, Novotel, and the other areas, Bakotu. But now it's a road that winds around to go there, and I have driven that road. I'm like, oh lordy. So this is Waterfront Residence, Fajara Waterfront Residence. So these are condos that they are selling. They are mighty expensive. I have contacted them before just to check their prices. I'm curious when I see this stuff, but they are expensive. So I'm not going to even sit here and list their prices. If you want it, you can Google what Fajara Waterfront. I don't even know if they have any apartments or any of their units available for sale. But, you know, I'm quite sure some of them buy them and they rent it out. So if you want to stay in the Gambia and you have a lot of money to spare, this is a place you can stay, and you will be facing the Atlantic Ocean, and this is a very, 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 very exclusive area, you know what I mean? And it's not as popular as Senecambia, so you will have more privacy, if that's a good word to use here, than if you live in Senecambia, where all the bars and restaurants are mostly concentrated. There's a club that's right here, somewhere here, and I will get to that in a little bit. But you see, to give you a nutshell, I will go back to Fajara, and when I go back to Fajara, maybe I should just show you. So Kombo Beach is right here. So this road winds down here and it comes back here. There is BB Hotel should be, you see, BB Hotel should be in front of this. So this is what I'm talking about. This is Destiny's Nightclub. So let me just click it. It used to be called Destiny's Nightclub. Oh lordy. But now it's called, you see, the nightclub is beautiful. It used to be called Destiny's Nightclub. The top part is a nightclub, on the bottom it's a restaurant. So it faces the Atlantic Ocean, so it's very beautiful. So it used to be called Destiny's Nightclub. Now it's called Oceanfront Nightclub. So if you are interested in this, go ahead and Google Oceanfront Nightclub. They are very expensive to get into, you know, but it looks beautiful from the outside. And now I did not go into it when they changed the name, but when it used to be called Destiny's, this was in 2006, 2007. When I went to Gambia, I've been there a few times, but it was just expensive, and you know what I mean. The average Gambian basically doesn't come here. It's mostly the diasporans that can afford the ticket and get into this expensive place. And their drinks were, of course, very expensive as well. Okay, so that's it there, and that's sitting right there, Destiny's. Let me blow it up because I want to see BB Hotel. I know BB Hotel is right somewhere here. It should be, because Kombo Beach is here. BB Hotel should be, and it's called Bungalow Beach. Maybe they just haven't listed it, Captain's Table. So BB Hotel is right here. Paradise, Hello. So I didn't see Domino's Beach Bar. This is one of the, or let me not say oldest, but one of the oldest big bars that I can remember. So when I was growing up, when people tell you they are going to Sunday Beach, this is where they are referring to. You know, they will have a live band sometimes out here, and people are having picnics all over this area, all the way to Fajara. I am surprised I didn't see BB Hotel listed here. Oh, right here. You see, sometimes you just have to blow it up. So when you are doing this thing, if you go and do Google Maps, just type Google Maps Banjul de Gambia and start from there and wind around places, and then just blow it up. You see, just like I said, and you know what I mean, I was shocked that I didn't see it earlier, but Kombo Beach is here. You see, BB Hotel, Bungalow Beach Hotel is one of the oldest hotels that I can remember too in the Gambia. This has always been there. So is Kombo Beach. And you see, Bakotu is right in front of Bakotu is right in front of BB Hotel. You know, it's a small hotel, but it has also always been there that I can remember. And inside here, you see they have a mini market and a shopping mall. So this is a tourist market right here. So BB, you will have the car park, you know, the taxis will come and park here, and you will have the tourist market. And then you used to have showers somewhere. People will shower here after coming to the beach and swimming and stuff like that. So you see, this road will also wind down and it will bring you to Batil Hardin Highway. So, but I want to go back and make this. I know this is going to be a complex project. I'm trying to take credit now. When I started it, I'm like, I don't know how the hell am I going to make this interesting and for people to be able to follow. And I say, every now and then I will go back and show them. We come from Banjul. This is what's up. So now we come from Banjul, the capital, right here. We branch off of Bakau Road and we come all the way to Bakau Road to Atlantic Boulevard. We turn right, we go to Cape Point. We turn left, we come to Atlantic Boulevard, which is Atlantic Boulevard this way, but we come Atlantic Boulevard all the way to Kairaba Avenue. We can wind Atlantic Boulevard and go to Fajara Hotel, the U.S. Ambassador's Residence, Fajara Hotel, Fajara Waterfront apartment, that expensive apartment I show you guys, and wind our way and have BB Hotel, Bakotu, Kombo Beach. You see, once you wind down and come, you will come. There are other hotels here. There is at least Palm Beach Hotel. I stayed there one time with my wife and daughter, right, somewhere around here. And then you will have Bakotu, which is owned by the same person, Bakotu Hotel. And then you will come to the highway. So this highway, you see Batil Hardin, this one is a major road right here that winds itself through the tourist district. So it will start from Kairaba Avenue. You see Kairaba Avenue is right here. The Batil Hardin Highway is right here. So the Batil Hardin Highway too, you can take and cross Kairaba Avenue. You see, it comes and join the Bakau Highway here. This Bakau Highway and will take you to Banjul. And the stadium should be right here. So let's blow it up and see. You see? So, but what we're going to do is, my point here is to come down Kairaba Avenue, and then you see, when you take Kairaba Avenue, that can take you also all the way to the South Bank Road, which will take you to this Bakau Road and take you to Banjul. So this will wind down and come here. Once you come the branch of here, you go straight, will take you to Sarakunda Market somewhere. Let's see, somewhere around here, Sarakunda Market. So let's blow up Sarakunda Market and see, so that I can show you. You see, you come down here, and when you wind down this way, it will take you to the airport. So the airport should be oh no, I didn't want to do that, so let me close this one. So the airport is right here. So you see that Batil Hardin High, sorry, the South Bank Road will come, you branch off this way, to go to Bakau and to go to Atlantic Boulevard, and then to go to Atlantic Boulevard, and then you have Kairaba Avenue. But Kairaba Avenue will bring you, you see, Kairaba Avenue will bring you right into the heart of Sarakunda, which is Westfield here. This turntable here, this intersection here is mighty busy at some points. Every time in the Gambia, unless you are driving in the middle of the night, yeah, this is an area that can be very busy. So when you come to that junction, you can branch off this way and it will take you, all these areas are populated, densely populated, and all the way to the airport there. You come straight, it will take you to Sarakunda. Let's blow up Sarakunda Market. I told you Sarakunda Market should be right around here. So let me see if I'm correct. Oh, yes, you see Sarakunda Market. So this is the biggest market in the Gambia. And my compound that I grew up in, let me get out. My compound that I grew up in, it faces the Sarakunda Market. So I'm on this road, little road here, that faces the Sarakunda Market. So when I was growing up, if you get up in the morning and you try to get out of go to school, we will go in the back of our compound and get to these roads here, and then take other roads and maneuver our way and go to school. If you come out into the Sarakunda Market, it's like a push and pull, and it will take you quite a bit of time to maneuver yourself out of there. And sometimes the traders will have all kinds of things, fish and red oil, palm oil, all kinds of things that can smell, and they are pushing and shoving to get to their stalls, and your uniform can end up getting messed up, and you can end up going to school with some funky smells. So, sometimes we'll go through the market, but sometimes we'll just maneuver our way through the back roads. But this is where the Sarakunda Market is. But that's not my point to explain this thing. The only problem that I have with this is, it's calling, yeah, you see, so this is Dipakunda. I agree, Dipakunda, and Sarakunda is more towards this side. So this is all Sarakunda, but Sarakunda West, Sarakunda East. Okay, So you can take Sarakunda and go through this road. It will take you to Bakote. I'm just gonna zoom through Bakote, and this road, you can take this road. It will bring you to the Batil Hardin Highway this way. But I don't want to confuse you. This one too will take you all the way to Sukuta, and then towards this road right here, all the way to Sukuta, then towards Jabang, Jambanjeli, and all of that if you go this way. But we'll see all of that later part. So let's zoom in here. So we said now this is where we are at the intersection of Atlantic Boulevard and Kairaba Avenue. So we turn here on Kairaba Avenue. You will have one of the nightclubs, and I'm not here to advertise for anybody. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling anybody go to this place. If you go to that, you are going on your own. You know, this is one of the big time schools in the Gambia, Marina International. When I was young, they are the top-notch private school. They and Mrs. Ndau's elementary or Ndau's whatever it's called, but those two schools were the top-notch private schools. Now they have many others, you know, CBEC and so many others, but you know, this is still a big-time popular school, Marina International. And there is another nightclub here called Envy. It used to be called Cotton, you know what I mean, and I just want to show it is on this road, Atlantic Kairaba Avenue, but it's on somewhere, it's going to be on this side of the road. I know that at least. Let me see if I can blow it up and see it somewhere. Okay, you see how things are concentrated here. So you come, you got some business, Limbus business hotel, Sea View apartments, you know, that's rental for stuff, butcher shop. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so we shouldn't come to the intersection. Okay, now it should be somewhere here if they have it listed. Maybe it's not listed. I'm surprised. Maybe I just need to blow it some more. Because this is you shouldn't get to the Gaba Jahumpa Road to see that. So let me see why it's not showing. So we come here. Oh, okay, Envy. You see, sometimes you just have to blow it up. You know, I know it's somewhere around here. So this is the one that I'm talking about, MV Clubhouse. So this is a very popular nightclub in the Gambia for diasporans, very safe place. Most of the nightclubs are safe in the Gambia. You know, tourism is very protected in the Gambia, but this is one of the most famous ones there, and you know, it's expensive to get in. You know what I mean? That's why I stay away from it a little bit. And also, when I went there the last time I was there and went to this club, my problem was too much smoking and you know, not a whole lot of ventilation. You know what I mean? And I hate to criticize people for that, but you know what I mean, I don't think you should be allowing smoking, you know what I mean, in a place that everything is locked down and people are in there. Yeah, that's not a good thing. So that's my only criticism with that place. But other than that, it's beautiful, and you know what I mean, very beautiful inside, and you know what I mean, very good music, and everything is jamming inside. It's a good place. But you see, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I know Gambia, so you know what I mean, I just knew that I have to blow it up. So I want to show you. So when you come, you have this road. This is Gaba Jahumpa. So we are on Kairaba Avenue, but if you come here, this thing, if you turn left here and go, it will take you back to Bakau. So I want to connect the dots for you guys here. Hopefully today, man, once I finish this, everybody will be a Gambia expert. So you see, we see Envy somewhere here. We came from Atlantic Boulevard. We came, sometimes when I touch this stuff, you will see it will blow up their businesses. I don't want to show their businesses. I just want to show the road. So we came Atlantic Boulevard. Now we are at Kairaba Avenue. So we turn Kairaba Avenue. We have Envy somewhere around here. We pass Envy, then we turn here. We come here, we come to this road here and we turn. It will take us back to Bakau. Sorry, right here is the Gaba Jahumpa Road. What am I talking about? So you come here, Kairaba Avenue, and then you turn here. It will take you back to Bakau. So let's see how that relates to Bakau. So if you remember, I will zoom out. So this is the Gaba Jahumpa Road, you see. So when you come from Banjul, this is where we came from. You remember? We came from Banjul this way, right here, and then we come into this turntable here, and then the stadium should be right around here. We can branch off this little road to come to the stadium, or we can go straight and we can take the Gaba Jahumpa that will bring us to Kairaba Avenue. But when we go straight, we can go to K Point right there, or we can go left and come through Atlantic Boulevard, and it will bring us to Kairaba Avenue. So I want to show you that. So Kairaba Avenue, now we pass the Gaba Jahumpa, then now we come to the next main junction. This here, I'm going to zoom out. When you hear Gambian people telling you, let's meet at traffic light, that's very popular for somebody to tell you, let's meet at traffic light, let's meet at Westfield, let's meet at turntable, and I'll show you where turntable is, and I'll show you where traffic, Westfield is. Westfield is on the other side. I'll show you. But this is traffic light. This is, I believe, the first traffic light that was built in the Gambia was here. We don't have many traffic lights there anyway, still up to today, but this is one of the main traffic lights. And when I first went there and it was there, nobody even look at the traffic light. People do whatever the hell they want to do. Yeah, sorry for my language, but that's how it is. You know what I mean? Some people will sit there waiting for the light and they'll just cut this way and cut the other way. So many. There's a gas station here that was basically a road. People avoid the light and they go through this gas station. So right here in the corner of this Kairaba Avenue is Standard Chartered Bank. And let me see if I know what the heck I'm talking about again. Maybe they might list it. Sometimes I can, you see, Standard Chartered Bank. Sometimes I can say it and it's not listed, but this is called traffic light, this major intersection here. So this is the Batil Hardin Highway. This Batil Hardin Highway, this way will go and connect to the Bakau Road somewhere and then take you to Banjul. Going this way, left is south. That will take you to the heart of the tourist district. Okay? So you see this area, just like I said Kairaba Avenue has a lot of, so let's explore Kairaba Avenue a little bit. I told you Kairaba Avenue, you see the American Embassy Banjul is right here. So I told you the Kairaba Avenue has a lot of shops and you know what I mean, a lot of businesses. So if you come to Kairaba Avenue, you will see that you come all the way to it will take you all the way to Westfield. Let me not confuse. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is one of the main real estate companies in the Gambia, Global Properties. You know, I am not a hater. I'm here to tell people, you know, they are a very heck of a good company. You know what I mean? One of the big boys, as I call them in the Gambia. You know what I mean? They are tough. They are the big boys. And you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, and you know, if you're looking for something, and you know what I mean, you can fit it within their budget. They are big time companies, and you know what I mean, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna say that they are good, they are this, they are that. You go ahead and figure that out. I will probably put a video one day, and I will start assessing these companies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, and start talking, but I can just say good things and bad things about any company, and I don't know them. You know what I mean? But they are one of the big boys in the Gambia, and you know what I mean. I've seen a lot of their projects on the internet, and you know, as far as what I see on the internet, it looks like they are a heck of a solid business. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, and I will leave it at that. So you come there, you can branch off this way. This will take you to Latrikunda and then to Sarakunda. So when you, I know this area, so we'll take you all the way to the Sarakunda Market. So when you branch off here from Kairaba Avenue, you come, it will bring you to Big Tree. This is a area that we used to go to when we were kids. Okay, all right, that's why I was looking. So it will bring you to this road. This road will take you to Manjai, you know what I mean, Bakote and all of that stuff. So this area here you cross, it will take you back to Kairaba Avenue here. But if you come this way, you know what I mean, this Tipakunda, you see the Sarakunda Market is right here. So we'll zoom back again and go up here, and then we'll just follow Kairaba Avenue. It will take you all the way to Westfield. So you see Kairaba Avenue, you see Quantum Net, Quick Tech, you know what I mean, Greener Home, something. So these are all businesses, shops and shops and shops on Kairaba Avenue. So if you want to shop and you want to be in an exclusive area to have your shop, this is a good road, but expensive. So you come, This is Westfield. So some people will tell you, let's meet at Westfield. This is what they're talking about, Westfield. And I saw you traffic light. So I'll show you a turntable at some point, okay? We are not there yet. So let me blow it. No, let me zoom in. Blow in, blow out. I don't know. Okay, just to show you. So this is where we are, Westfield. And this is where traffic light is. And this is where we come from Banjul. We cross the bridge here. Let me move it a little bit. This is coming from Banjul. Hopefully you can see the pointer coming from Banjul. We are on this South Bank Highway, South Bank Road. I guess, I don't know what name this is, but that's what it says, South Bank Road. So we come here, we branch off, we go to Bakau, K Point up there. We take Atlantic Avenue, we come all the way here. We take Kairaba Avenue, and this is traffic light. And then we go straight. We can come all the way to here and branch up. This will take us to Latrikunda. This area is called Latrikunda. It's called what is it called? Cedar Club area. I forgot what it's called again. It will come, but after that you get Latrikunda here, and then you get Dipakunda, and then Serakunda. That's my understanding of this. I think they flipped this one here. But unless they are calling just this whole geographical area Sarakunda. So, but anyway, you come here, the Sarakunda Market is here, the Sarakunda police should be here. So when I say things, I like to blow them up and show you that I know what the heck I'm talking about. So Sarakunda Market is here, this road, you cross this road, Sarakunda police should be right around where this pointer is. Give and take, of course, if it is there. Let me see. Sarakunda Market Mosque. Let me see if I will say Sarakunda Police. Maybe they don't list it. Sarakunda Police Station. You see, the road is right here. Sarakunda Market is here. Sarakunda Police Station is here. So I know this area. So I used to walk from here. This is the Sarakunda Market. We used to walk all the way this way to go to school. Sarakunda School. I don't know if it is listed, but we come. This branch of this will take you to Bundung. This area will take you to Sarakunda. So Serakunda School should be somewhere around here. Maybe it's this big thing here. Let me blow it up and see. Serakunda Primary School. You see? This is my primary school. This is where I went to school, elementary school. Yes, you see? Oh boy, memories, man. Okay. So Serakunda, let me just blow it up again so that I can see my school one more time. Serakunda Lower Basic School. Now they changed all this name. It used to be just Serakunda Primary School. So you see, from here we walk. You see, I don't know how many miles or kilometers or meters, but walk all the way here. Man, we used to walk a lot. That's why we didn't have lots of diabetes at that time and high blood pressure and all these crazy things. Now we have them because everybody has a car. Nobody wants to walk. Everybody pays. A kid go to school from one point to another. They get in a taxi. They get in a passenger car or something. You know, nobody walks anymore. Nobody exercise. By this time, we don't even have lots of TVs in home. You know, when we come from school, entertainment is to go play soccer, basketball, something. You know, swimming, something, some exercise. All right. So, you know, I will leave it at that. So, for now, so just want to connect the dots for you. So we explore Kairaba Avenue a little bit. I will leave it at that. This area of the Gambia is called Joswang. You have Old Joswang here, New Joswang. Ibo Town is somewhere around here, and they back up into this swampy area here. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's bad land. Oh, no, don't tell me that. But I know people that lived here, and some of them that live very close to this water, they will have flood issues. And if you go and type Gambia Ibo Town flood, you will probably see a YouTube video or two about journalists during the rainy season showing the flooding and stuff like that. Okay, so we'll come back to Kairaba Avenue. This is our Kairaba Avenue, don't forget. So we have the road that takes us to Bakau. We come to traffic light right here, right? That's what I said. I'm tracking. Is everybody tracking? If you are tracking, say yes. Oh, I can hear you. Say yes. Louder. Oh my goodness, man. Everybody's sleeping in this class here, except me. But I'll still go ahead and complete my presentation. So now we have the traffic light. We are going now. We are coming from Banjul, this area, and we are going. The stadium is this big green thing here. We are coming back out here too. The road has a lot of businesses and stuff. So I just want to mention that. But I cannot dwell on those a lot. I want to get to the main heart of the tourism area. So this area, we come down. and I will show you how it connects to the Fajara Golf Club. So this area of the Gambia is called Fajara. Fajara, when I was growing up, and K Point, those are the two most exclusive areas to live in. Fajara, and up there K Point. You know, all the rich folks live in there. Of course, I live in the ghetto, Sarakunda, in the market, where all the not so rich people and the struggling people, the hard working people that don't get paid lived in. So that's the bottom line. You know what I mean? We lived in very, very poor areas. Yes, but with all that poverty was a lot of happiness. You know what I mean? I have to point that out. We did not even feel the poverty because of the happiness that we have growing up, you know? Yes, so now we are on the Battle Hardin Highway. We left Fajara, and I want to mention one more thing. This area is called Pipeline. So you have the Pipeline Mosque. Once I came to the US, me and my sister, and we worked hard. We moved our mom from the, I'm going to use the term, I'm going to be blatant, from the ghettos of Serakunda, where we grew up. I told you, this is Serakunda Market. From the ghettos of Serakunda Market, we moved my mom to Pipeline here, which is closer to the, this is called Fajara, and this area is Pipeline, but upper here is called Fajara M section. So we moved my mom to somewhere here, Fajara M section. So of course, we moved her from the area that's ghetto. And when I say ghetto, I'm not talking about crime like here we think of ghetto crime and all. You know what I mean? There's more crime, of course, in that Sarakunda area when I was growing up, and I'm not pinpointing. Maybe there's crime all over the Gambia now. That's not the point of this video here. This video is just to show you Gambia. But when I was growing up, most of the crime was in the Sarakunda area, Sarakunda Market area, and the poor people live there. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. But more important than that, it was happiness that I feel, family unit, cohesion. You know what I mean? When I was little, 2 years old, 3 years old, I'm serious. You can get out and maneuver yourself into other people's homes and stuff. Your mom, imagine that you are 2 years, 3 years old. You can be drifting from one home to another for hours, and your mom and daddy don't know where the hell you are, and that's okay. They know you'll come back home. You are fine. Somebody's gonna feed you. Somebody's gonna change your diaper. Somebody's gonna do. They don't care. Somebody's gonna take care of you. You'll be back. Man, that's how nice it was. Now you can't do that. You know what I mean? It's still safe. Kids still run around in the streets, but now, you from time to time you have to know, hey, where is he? What is he doing? At least you have to. Yeah. So I just have to point that out. But this is Pipeline area, and I'll leave that at that. So we'll come down here now. We are on the Battle Hardin Highway. This is the traffic light. Now we are going into the tourism district. So now we turn this way. Not a whole lot of things here. Here it just have flowers on the road, people selling flowers. Of course, now they are building big building shops, car sales. Let me see if I can see anything that will show that. So you come here, One Plus Home Center, Pick and Save supermarkets, a lot of supermarkets on this road. So this is the Ministry of Health here. You come on Barton Hardin Highway. This is where you go pick your COVID results. When you take it, they have a lot of testing centers in the Gambia, but for some reason, this is the only place that I know you have to go to get your results. So you go here, yes, you get your results for the COVID test. So now you come here. This area is called Kotu, right here, Kotu Police Mosque. Whatever that means, I don't know. You can have a police and maybe they have a police station and a mosque. I know there is Kotu Police here, somewhere opposite the road here, and this police station has been there for a long time. So this is Kotu, this area. This areas too was exclusive when I was growing up. Some rich folks live here. So let's zoom in and see what else we can see. There is a gas station somewhere around here. Say this General Trading. I don't know what that means. Minister of Health is here. There's a big place here, building, and I didn't see it. There's a big building, story building in the corner here. So just like I said, some people haven't listed. Yeah, but just blowing it will give you an idea. Oh, okay, maybe that's it. Bamboo Chinese restaurant. Maybe that's it. Right here, there are restaurants on the bottom, and I think apartment complex on the top, something like that. You see, when we blow it up, let's do a little bit more. And there is a military something barracks or something housing on this area that I Yeah, military officers mess. Yeah, this one right here. So let's say, and I told you about car dealers, and I saw West Coast Motors. So this area has a lot of car dealerships, even on this side. So they just all haven't listed. But I want to show you. So this is the Kotu area. So we turn right here. It takes us to the oldest tourist district in the Gambia that I know. So you turn right here. It takes you. You see Badala Park. This is a hotel, and then you have Sun Beach, Sunset Beach Hotel. Palm Beach is somewhere here. That's what I'm looking for. Let me zoom in and say that's where I stayed at Kotu Conte Beach Complex. Where's Palm Beach? They have to have, okay, I think I see Palm Beach. Yeah, right here. So me and my wife and daughter, we stayed here. You know, it was okay. You know what I mean? I'm not advocating for anybody here, so I'm not gonna say nice, not nice. You know, so I went there this year when I went to Gambia. I think it was in January, December, January when I went with my family. Me and my wife drove there, but it's closed for this season. I don't know if it is just closed for the COVID season or it's closed for good or whatever, but it used to be there. So you see a lot of hotels here. So the same person own this one and own this one here. Okay, so I just want to show you this road. You see that road that we went through, we have Kombo Beach. If you remember, I showed you Kombo Beach before and Domino's Beach Bar, and I told you this is the oldest, one of the oldest beach bar. And when I was young, everybody that said we are going to Sunday Beach, this is the beach, this is the bar they're talking about. It used to be picnics all over and live band here. Okay, all right, let's see. Oh boy, sometimes I don't want to touch something and something comes up, you know, forgive me, but I'm not. So I want to go down. So this is the road. You see, we came on Battle Hardin, we turn right, we come on this loop around and get all these hotels. Kombo Beach, BB was here. Let me show you BB Hotel, because BB Hotel, we have to blow it up big time before we can see BB. Yes, you see BB Hotel is right here. So you see BB Hotel. Let's zoom again. Okay, BB Hotel is somewhere here. So we see the Battle Hardin, we come to Kotu, we turn right, we go to the BB. You remember when that road loops around is the Atlantic Boulevard. That takes you back to Cape Point somewhere there. You see Cape Point, and then here you have the Kairaba Avenue. Okay, Kairaba Avenue. So hopefully you are connecting the dots. So this is Kotu. So when you come to Kotu from the Batin Hardin Highway, you can turn. So Batin Hardin Highway coming from Banjul. Anytime you, after you pass the traffic light, anytime you branch off right on a major road, it takes you to hotels and the Atlantic Ocean. Anytime you turn left, it will take you into another town, and those towns now are beginning to build stuff to cater to the tourists. And when you turn right here, you go to Badala Park, Sunset, and then Palm Beach is somewhere, Kombo Beach is somewhere here, BB Hotel is somewhere here, and the nightclub that I saw you earlier should be somewhere around here. It's called Destiny, but it's now Oceanfront Nightclub. So okay, Destiny right here, but now it's called Oceanfront Nightclub. Very beautiful. So let's go and see. If you turn left now, this is bringing you to Manjai, and then you will have Bakote. You know, you will have Manjai right here. This Manjai road will take you back to Latrikunda, just like I said, and it will cross and come to Kairaba Avenue and to Westfield. Okay, you turn this way, it will take you to Sarakunda Market, Sarakunda Police, and then take you to my elementary school right here. Okay, but I know that's not important to you. So we'll see Kotu. After you turn this way, we'll come to Backwater and then Tipagaras. This is a very popular area. Some people will say, let's meet at Tipagaras. So I just want to point that out. So when you come to Kotu, you turn right from, of course, Banjul area. You turn right, it takes you to the hotels. But when you turn left, you will see even here, it's beginning to be a lot of supermarkets, if they are shown, you know what I mean, lots of supermarket, pharmacies, and all that kind of stuff. Western Union, American Peace Co, I guess, or American Peace, I don't know what that means. Manjai fast food and stuff like that, you see. So you will come, it will wind down, and then you will come to here, and that's Tipagaras. So this is a very, very backwater central. Most this area is backwater. So this is the car park. So if you think about it and remember, okay, so now this is the Kotu road that we came through, right? We came here. So you see, this is the Kairaba Avenue. It will bring you to Westfield. So if you take this road here, it will bring you to another major junction. This is Tipagaras. Okay? And Tipagaras will take you all the way to Batil Hardin Highway, cross and go to Kotu and all of that, and then get into Atlantic Boulevard. Okay, so now that we get this, and if you go straight here, so this one, if you remember, you go, it will take you to Fajikunda, Talinding, Fajikunda, and then into the airport, somewhere here, the airport. Let's see, Banjul Airport, okay? But if you come straight here, it will bring you all the way to what is called Sukuta. You see, it will bring you all the way to here to Sukuta, and then you can branch off here and go to Brusubi, which will come this way and go to Brusubi. But Sukuta, now you can go straight. This will take you to Mariamakunda, Yuna, and then Jambur, and then Jambanjeli, and then you have Sanyang. But let's take it little at a time. I don't want to overwhelm you with all of this stuff. And now we are at 1 hour 15 minutes. This might be, oh boy, man, I need to get paid for this. Yes, no, just kidding. You know, somebody asked me this, and I said I have to do it, and I think this is the best way to accomplish this. You know what I mean? There's no other way to accomplish this other than to show you this and spend as much time as I can, you know, and I'm happy doing it. So we are right now, we are at the back quarter. This, you remember, we came and we have the traffic light here, and then we said this area is called Kotu. So now we are leaving Kotu straight on the Batil Hardin Highway down south, and then you see this is Kotu area. Now we are coming on the Batil Hardin Highway, and the next major junction we're gonna have, I don't know what it's called, but I call it the Palma Rima Junction. You know what I mean? Because that's the oldest hotel there, and that hotel has been there. This one we call it the BB Junction. So let me go back and say the one that is Kotu and take you, and you have the BB Hotel here. We call it the BB Junction. And I think still now people call it that. Maybe not, I don't know. But when I was little, we just always call it the BB Junction. And you come now, you have all of this. You will have restaurants, and let me blow it up and see if I get more stuff. Okay, this gives me more stuff. So the Batil Hardin Highway, we are from the Kotu Junction right here, and we have the Kotu Police and the BB Junction. I call it, you can say Kotu Junction because the name of the area is Kotu. So we come, you can see we have some beauty supply store here. We have some Hikam Fishery, I don't know what that is, maybe, and the restaurant. Oh, okay, looks good. Alimas Restaurant, so we get a lot of Rendezvous. I know this place, I've been there one or couple of times. And there's a supermarket next to it, and I have not seen it. I think it's called a Maroon Supermarket. Let me see if it will never come up. Oh, you see, Maroon Supermarket. Oh boy, I feel good when I know places. So I know next to Rendezvous is Maroon Supermarket, and I go there regularly to go buy stuff sometimes. We have closer supermarkets to my house, and I'll show you my house. But sometimes I'll go to the supermarket and buy stuff, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? People told me, let me not advertise for them. Yeah, but people say their prices are reasonable. I don't see differences, man, to be honest. I just go there sometimes because, you know, I'm on the way, I'm closer there or something. And when I went with my daughter, they like pizza, and the pizza place, popular pizza place, is on this road. So I will go back and go this road. So we finish with the Kotu BB Johnson. I like to always go back. That's the Kotu BB Johnson, right? The Kotu Police. So we come the next major road, we say it's gonna be the Palmarima Johnson. You see? I know what I'm talking about. So when I was little, we called this Palmarima Johnson. So that one should be BB Johnson. Palmarima Johnson, and this Palmarima Hotel is somewhere here. They haven't shown, but it's an old hotel. It's been there forever. And I'm not saying, when I say old, don't take that to mean that it's old inside. You know, they might have renovated it, and it might be prettier than a brand new hotel. That's not my point here. I don't know if it is old inside, but I can just say that oh, I messed up somewhere. Okay, that's what I want to do. I wanted to hide that thing, and I don't know, want to mess up anything here. So when I say Palma Rima is old, I don't mean it's old hotel. I don't know that. So when you turn on Palma Rima here, the first place that I will mention somewhere around here is what is it called again? There's a nightclub that used to be there. Now it's a residence. Calabas. Yes, this is Calabas residence now. But in 2002, when I went to Gambia, it used to be one of the big popular nightclubs. So if anybody is old as I am and they remember 2002 in the Gambia, yes, Saturday night, everybody goes to Calabas. At that time, there was a schedule for what's happening and when it's happening. There was another nightclub at Westfield. So I'm not going to go back to Westfield. It's called Joko. And that used to be the bomb on certain nights. I forgot, and they have another one, Wow, which is on the Senecambia strip, and I'll show you that area when we get there. Those are the happenings. But Saturday night, everybody was at this place, Calabas. Now you see it's a rental house. So when I blow it up, you will see things as fast food. So we are going down that road. You will have Pata Pata. I don't know what that is, but you know. Oh, okay, I think I've seen it on the right there because I was just there not long. So here you will have Solomon's Big Bar, and there is another big bar next to it somewhere here. Let me see. Okay, New Bailey's Big Bar. You see, so the big bars are here. Palma Rima Beach. This is called Palma Rima Beach. This is a nice looking hotel from the outside, African Princess. And there's even another one next to it somewhere here, so they haven't all listed. But opposite here is Luigi's Pizza, so I haven't seen it, but that should have been listed there. It's been there, it's a long time. So Luigi's, that's the place that people go. It's expensive pizza, but they say it's mighty good. I'm not a pizza kind of guy. I just go buy it for my kids, you know what I mean. I don't even know if I have ever taken a bite out of it, to be honest. But this is Palma Rima Johnson, so we go back a notch. Okay, let me connect the dots. Anytime I finish one place, I like to connect the dots a little bit. Let's close this thing out and bring this one in. So you see, we came from Banjul, we branch off here, we go to K Point, Bakau. We have Fajara, and that's where Fajara Hotel is, American Residence, Kairaba Avenue, bring you down to traffic light, and then takes you to Westfield Johnson. Joko nightclub used to be right around here where the Korshaw is here. Now they have Trust Bank there. So let's blow it up so that I can see if I know what the heck I'm talking about. Oh no, don't bring this up again. So let's see if it Trust Bank. You see, I told you. So the Westfield Johnson is right here. This right here, Westfield Johnson is right here, and Trust Bank is right here. This Trust Bank building is where Joko used to be. Man, they used to have nightclub. This was a bad nightclub. When I say bad, I said it was popular and good. So they used to have ladies' night on Wednesdays, and you know that brings all the ladies out there. So all the dudes that are single and looking for stuff, this is where they come. All the ladies that are single and looking for stuff, and it's not just one way. Ladies too look for guys, guys look for ladies. So the action was right down here, down the pipe. So it used to be very popular, very nice. I loved it, you know what I mean. And they used to have live bands all the time. So me and my wife attended a concert there and watch. I want to say it was John Seka or something. Yeah, one of the popular artists in Senegal. It was great. Okay, so let's go back. I was just gonna, since I came back there. So this is traffic light. We already explored Kotu. Now we explore Palma Rima. Somewhere we explore Palma Rima. You know, sometimes these Johnsons can be confusing when you look. So we explore Kotu and okay, we explore Kotu. Okay, we explore Palma Rima. This is the Palma Rima Johnson. I just want to make sure I'm on the right spot. Okay, you see, sometimes it gets confusing when I go and come back. Yeah, this should be the Palma Rima Johnson here. Yeah, because the Palma Rima Johnson takes you to Kololi. Why is it not saying Palma Rima Johnson again? It said it earlier. Oh, okay. You have to just zoom. My goodness, man. I got to learn how this. So that's the Palmarima Johnson. So we already went right and we explored it to the beach. So I want to show you coming left on Palmarima Johnson because Kololi, this area is called Kololi. And Kololi is the hub of the tourist district and Kirsering. So Senegambia strip itself, I don't know if it is listed as Kololi or Kirsering. So I'm not gonna get into that. So somebody who is more smarter than me, knows better than me should explore that. But I'm not gonna get into that. I don't know if it is if it is you know what I mean, if Senegambia is listed as Kololi or Kersering or somewhere, I don't know, or Bijilo, because they are all close to each other. But this is the Palmarima Johnson. Now we turn left. This is Kololi. This is also becoming a big boom place for tourism. So all these roads, they are not listed, but I can tell you from here to here to here is guest houses, restaurants, bars, nightclubs. You know what I mean? Let me see. And the more you come, they have what is it called? Let me see. You see Teranga Guest House. You see Tombouctou Guest House, the Flame Tree. I'm assuming that's a guest house. Yes. You see Dalaba Residence. So they got guest houses left and right, and it's just showing in the inside. But this main road is full of that. And I was looking for something. You have the Kololi Clinic, Premium TV. I was looking for something and I forgot the name. So that should be right around here if they. So this Kolori Road will bring you all the way to another Kolori Road. So this, I don't know, I guess new Kolori Road they should call it. But all of these things will connect back to Senegambia. This road will take you straight into the heart of the tourism district right here. But we'll take it from the back, you see, and you can take this road and come here and come back and go to Backwater and Sukuta and Sarakunda and all of that stuff. But Taban, I don't know, somewhere here in Kololi, there used to be a bar there that's been there forever, and it's called the Taban. Yeah, and it should be right here because that road can take you back into Manjai. So Taban should be right here, but I don't think it's listed. Let's just blow it up and see. Okay, I didn't see it, but it should be right here because I know I've been here many times and I'll cross here to go back to the Kotu Road. So if you look at this, I know my Gambia now, guys. You know, I don't know about other people, not all of Gambia, but you see this thing will take you back to that Manjai Kunda, and this is Kotu Road, and this will bring you back to Badala Park and all of that. But we'll get out of that for now. So this is the Palmarima Johnson. We all agree, correct? I didn't hear yes. Yeah, so let's blow it to just see the, yeah, Palmarima Johnson. So we go straight on the Palmarima Johnson. We have Bakadaji. I'm assuming it's a hotel because it says 2-star. Okay, and we should have Rendezvous. This is what I talk about. The Marons is right here. You see all these roads are constructed now and they go into Kololi. So this area is the heart of Kololi here. And when I went to Gambia the first time in 2002, they have another nightclub. I don't know if I call it a nightclub. It's a open compound, and they call it a club. They have a bar. It's called Rasta Garden, and people will just flock in there and just stand under the trees and dance through the music. And you know, they have a bar. You can go buy drinks, and man, it used to be crazy, and people are just all over the place. So. Okay, so we passed that and we are in Batil Hardin Highway. I think I haven't done a reference in a while, but you know, I won't go all the way this time. I will still start traffic light. Okay, Kairaba Avenue, Bakau is somewhere there, K point. Go straight this way, Banjul. Come straight this way, you go to Westfield. Now we are on the Batil Hardin Highway and we pass Kotu, we pass Palmarima here. Now we are coming to the next area, which is the heart of the tourist district in the Gambia. Okay, so we pass the Palmarima Johnson right here. We come. I don't think everything in this area is going to be even listed, you see. So Chinese supermarket. Let's blow it up more and see if I see any more stuff. Okay, you see, once you blow it up, you see more things, you know, apartments for rental, BCB, that looks like an apartment rental area too. Right Choice Supermarket, I see this all the time. Sea Breeze Bar. Okay, let me see if I blow it up a little bit. You see, you blow it up, you get more stuff. Okay, so just this area around, I see Big Apple Executive Lounge. So Big Apple, this is on the main highway there. It's a bar and, you know, a nightclub. I've never been inside it, but it's a glass. You can see people dancing and the lights flashing when you are driving on the road. It's just, you know what I mean, I hate to say, you know what I mean, but that's just my take. I don't think it's accessible a lot by foot, you know what I mean. And once you go there and it's not happening, you don't like it, you know, and especially if you have a drink or two, now it becomes difficult for you to walk to Senecambia, you know, even though it's not a long walk, to be honest, but at night and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot of nightclubs around it. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? It looks very beautiful, and I don't know music-wise and all of that what they play. But you see, you get the Right Choice Supermarket, you got Sea Breeze Bar, whatever that is, Aisha and Bram's Time Out Bar. So this is all bars and restaurants. Best Way Supermarket, and then you come along. I'm trying to see the first branch off to the right. You remember I told you, and whenever you branch to the right, you are going to the beach. So Dandemayo, this is an apartment rental, I think. I'd seen it some, or maybe yeah, restaurant, maybe a restaurant. I don't know why. Jarama Bar and Restaurant. So you come, the next branch of is right here. So let me see what's. Okay, yes, now we are there. So you come, you have a branch off here to the right. You remember we are coming from Palma, Rima, now going south. You branch off here on the right. Now this road is becoming a big time road too. Before it wasn't much there, 2002, 2006, but now it's becoming. So they have this nightclub here, Duplex. It's a big nightclub. You know what I mean? I don't know if it is operating now, but I've never been in there. But Duplex nightclub, I think it's not operating now. But they have so many other clubs beside it and stuff. So this is not going to give you all the things that are in there. So you see all these restaurants, and it has a casino somewhere there. I don't know. I think right next to it is a casino. Yeah, right here after Duplex, next to it is a casino here, and I don't see it listed. And that looks like it's open. I was just there and I pass by all the time. Bamboo Garden, all this, and they have lodges and stuff all the way to the beach. Okay, I'm not gonna read word for word so that we don't spend all day. But Poco Loco Beach Bar, this is the popular bar. They play music and it's happening, jamming all the time. So I've been there. I didn't go inside, so I don't know what's in there, but I've been out there and just walk around the beach. Okay, of course, let me just show you. You see the beach. So how does this start to the rest? So we are on Batil Hardin Highway, you see, and I just want to zoom a little bit to show Duplex is here, and you see this is the Palmarima Johnson. When you go this way further down, you get the Kotu or BB Johnson. You go further down, you have traffic light. Then towards Banjul, going this way north. So we are going south, dropping. So we see the duplex complex area. And anytime you get a branch off to the left this way on this tourist area, you are going into Kololi for now. After we'll have Kersering. So you come. We already explored this duplex area. Right after the duplex area, I think there's a gas station somewhere here, and then you have EcoBank, and then you should have the, I'm gonna blow it up, but I'm tempted to say close to here somewhere you will have the Brussels Airlines, SN Brussels, their offices somewhere here. Let's blow it and see if we see SN Brussels. Yeah, sometimes I touch stuff and something comes up. Just at last, yeah, Brussels Airlines. You see, so you see, I know what I'm talking about. So Brussels Airlines. So you see, this road takes you to Duplex. You see, this road takes you to Duplex. So more to Jamaican restaurant is here. So this is a big complex with restaurants and stuff. It's a big story building. It goes this way. It starts this way and then along this way. and then this way. So it has restaurants and office spaces, I guess, and I think apartments up. It's a big building, you know what I mean? Big building. And Motu, the Jamaican restaurant is right here. You know what I mean? He looks like a nice guy. You know what I mean? I'm just like I say, I'm not here to advertise for anybody. I haven't eaten there yet. You know what I mean? I planned when I was there, you know what I mean? My plans were always to go there and hang out and see who's coming there, because I see people making YouTube videos there all the time. But I never had chance to go there myself, to be honest. All right, so you know, just like I said, this is gonna be a mighty long video, and I'm beginning to think it's mighty long. But you know, just like I say, you don't have to watch it in one sitting. You know, you can pause and watch it again and again and again. So once you pass it, you see, you got those complex here. Then you pass it. Where air, these things are saying Royal Air Morocco. This area, this complex is called the Village. So anybody that knows the Gambia, you probably seen a YouTube video that says the Village. It has a lot of restaurants. It's just like where Motu is, because Motu is on this side of the road with the big building. This is another big modern building with a playground in the middle, swings and all that kind of stuff for the kids. And it has a lot of restaurants, bars, and supermarket in the corner here. I go. This was one of my, I don't know, favorite, but this is the supermarket I go to a lot because it's close to my house. I'm very close to my house now, and this is why we go to the supermarket a lot. And there's a burger place. Let me blow it up and see. They have a burger place, and my kids love that burger place. Let me see if it. Oh, Jay's Burger. Maybe this is it. I know it's a burger place, and maybe that's it, Jay's Burger, but it's a burger place, and the kids love it, so I go and buy them burger there all the time. So you can see, and there's a bank here at the corner somewhere. Let me see if that bank will cooperate and show up. Oh, no, not at all. There's a bank somewhere here, GT Bank, but it's not showing up. Or maybe we are not there yet. We are not there yet. No, we are not there yet. Okay, I'm ahead of myself here. So we are coming on the Battle Hardin Highway. Then we have this clinic here. It's a hospital. I've never been in there, so I don't know what they treat, how big it is, and all of that stuff. So this is Seaview Hotel. So after Motus, you can go down here and you will have Seaview Hotel, and this is where one of the halls is, somewhere around here, Jama Hall or something. They do concerts and all that kind of stuff there. So yes, and then you have Paradise Suites, of course, and all this coming down will take you to the beach. Okay. All right, so we are coming down. So you turn this way, it will take you to Kololi, and you turn right, it will take you to the beach. So Badala Bar and something, Cabanas Beach. Let me see if there is anything on the main road there. So let's go down, and you know, now we pass this road here. Now we come, you will have another little road here. All these roads will take you into their gravel roads. They will, some of them are paved, and this one I think is a paved one. The ones that I know are paved, I'll tell you for sure. But maybe this one might be a gravel road, maybe a paved road, but it will take you all the way to Kololi. So we're coming down south on the Battle Hardin Highway. This is the main junction for the Senecambia strip. So this road right here that I'm pointing into, when you turn right, you remember? And I'm gonna blow this up again and show you how it relates to all the rest of the tourist district here. So you remember, we started here. We started here on Kairaba Avenue, and we said this is traffic light. And we come, we said this is Koto or BB Johnson. It takes you to the other BB Hotel and Kombo Beach and Domino's Bar. We come somewhere here and we said this is the Palma Rima Johnson. You see Palma Rima Johnson, right? And now we come down and we have all of those. I think this takes you to Duplex. And now we come here and this takes you to Seaview and all the other thing, and that's the hospital right there. And now we come here, and this is the heart of the tourist district, Senecambia. So if anybody goes to Gambia and you don't know where Senecambia is and you are there for tourism and hotels and bars and enjoyment, it behooves you to know this junction right here. So when you turn left on this junction, let me just clarify, it takes you to Kololi, and I have shown you that before. It will take you to Kololi, and then you come right here. It will take you to the heart of Kololi somewhere, Kololi, and then you will turn and it will bring you back to the Palma Rima junction. I don't know. Yes, you come, we are right here, Kololi Road, you come right here, that's the, sorry, it will come and take you right here where you can turn left and go back to Bakote and all of that stuff, the Kotu Road. But let's not confuse there a little bit. Let's just go back to the heart of the tourism district. This is Senecambia. This main junction here will bring you from Kololi. It will bring you from Banjul. Right there, you are coming from Banjul. You will pass traffic light, Kairaba Avenue. You will first pass Bakau, of course, then come traffic light, Kairaba Avenue. And then after Kairaba Avenue, you will have, after traffic light, Kairaba Avenue, then you will have Kotu. After Kotu, then you will have Palma Rima. And after Palma Rima, then you will come to this junction. Of course, you will have the duplex junction and all of that, then you will come to this junction. So as you can see, the more I blow it, yes, you will have turn here right. It will take you to the heart of the tourism. You see, Village Resort Bamboo, Village Resort Salis Restaurant. This restaurant is open late at night, I guess. It's 24/7. After club, after hours, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, people are coming here to eat. Yeah, so everybody from all the nightclubs, they'll come and eat here. There's another new restaurant next to it. Not everybody's coming here, but people go to different places. Let me take that back. You know, people have... I don't know what I did there, but people will come to different places. You see, this is a new, oh, it says it's temporarily closed, but this was a new place that's next. Maybe this is not the new place, but there's a new place next to Salis here that's open and it's happening. So you come, you turn here, you see, you got all these places, and it will even show you everything that's here. They have bars, these are all bars, restaurants, nightclub. Every building here is one of them. So you come, the Wow used to be here, Wow nightclub, somewhere around here. It's on top of the building. Okay, let's see, maybe we just need to... Yeah, you see, so as I blew it up, you are seeing more stuff. So this is all restaurants, nightclubs, live bands, and all kinds of things. And there's a Standard Chartered Bank on this right side, and we have an account there, and I used to come there. So Standard Chartered Bank, of course, right here on the right. So if you come all the way to here, you turn left, it will take you to some other nightclubs. You see, you have, I think, Davos Bar, but you also have Aquarius nightclub somewhere here. I don't know if it is listed or not. El Paso, Gustava. So these are all nightclubs and global properties. You know, I mentioned them earlier. They built this big apartment complex here. Let me see if you see. I'm not advertising for them, but it looks beautiful. You know, if you have money, you can buy it. You'll be buying a heck of a place if they still even have it for sale. And it's close to the Atlantic Ocean, and it's basically, you don't have to pay a thing. You won't even have to drive. You won't even need a bike. You'll just need your legs to get to all the popular nightclubs in the Gambia from here. Yes, that's how it is. You walk just this road here and just come here, and everything is in this area here. So it's just right. You see, right, the apartments are here. You walk down this gravel road, it takes you to the beach. So we came this Johnson, we come here, you take left. So when you just go straight, you will have come all the way to the end. You will have Kairaba Beach Hotel. You will have Senecambia Beach Hotel. You see, all these hotels are right here. I'm not going to even mention them. Green Member is one of the nightclubs. I guess they have a restaurant there too. It's one of the nightclubs, and it has a this road right here. Also, you will have another popular nightclub. If I see it, let me see if I can. I can't remember the name, but as soon as I see it, if it pops up, it should, because it's one of the Rios. You see, so this road, you come, we turn left, and you go to the Global Properties apartments there, and then if you go straight, Then you come here, you take a right, you will have Rios, and then you will have behind it is Green Mamba. So Green Mamba is in a place called Tropicana back in the days, and it used to be popular nightclub, but now it's called Green Mamba, some of it. Another part is called something, what I heard is owned by some brothers and they are managed it differently, but it's a beautiful place. The music, caters more to the young people, so it's fast music. So I'm old. I went there maybe once or twice and I just think it's just too fast for me, the music, and it's a lot of young people. So, but it's a nice place, very nice. I like it. So right here is Rios, very popular but very expensive. I've been there a few times, but people that know me knows that I value the mighty dollar and the mighty dalashi. So I try to see where I can spend and what I can afford. So, and I'm not saying everybody should be like that. If you have more than me and you're willing to spend, that's okay. But I don't have that much to spend, so I budget myself every time I'm out there and about. So this is when people talk about Senecambia, this is what they talk about, heart of Senecambia. Okay, now let's go on the march. Now we are from the Senecambia and there's a bakery somewhere here, if it is still there. So, oh man, I'm forgetting. So when you come on the main highway Senecambia, even if you don't turn and you go in south, there are a lot of nightclubs in this area. Let me see. Oh yeah, they are here. Okay. So let's go. You are going south now on the Battle Hardin Highway. This area right here has like maybe 4 nightclubs that are all popping at the same time. So they have the first one is called Timing, and then that's right here, and then you have Binis. I think that's what the one that's saying Binis. That's reggae. Basically, if you are a reggae lover, that's your place. It's reggae all night, all morning. Yeah. After that, you will have Britannia, and then you will have Secrets, and then you will have a Afra, which is lamb meat. They'll not just lamb, but they'll sell chicken, lamb, basically meat, and they will just grill it right in front of your face. You buy it, you sit down in a few minutes, they'll grill it for you, put seasonings and whatever, pepper, whatever you want, and then they'll give it to you. You can eat there inside or you can take it with you. Yeah, so these are all nightclubs that are popping up. Okay, so right opposite the street from them, Secrets. Let me go back. I got to give them kudos. So the nightclub that's next to the Afra place here, the restaurant, it's called Secrets. 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 This is my favorite hangout place in the Gambia. I like it because it's open. They have roof cover in every angle of it, but the sideways are open to the nature basically, and people can smoke and the smoke flies right outside. So I don't suffocate when people are smoking. And with all due respect, Britannia is like that. The reggae place is like that, and Timing is like that. So, but this is my favorite place. And the bouncer, I have to give him a shout out. You know what I mean? I call him Big Papa. He's a big guy, good guy, straight up guy. You know what I mean? I got to say what's up, and I miss him. He's a good guy, and you know what I mean. And if you go there, tell him that I told you that he's a good guy, and mention my name. I don't know if he can remember my name, but maybe you can. You know what I mean? Just tell him, hey, this guy that comes here and he said he calls you Big Papa, and he said you are a good guy. Maybe if you are there, call me and I talk to him and he'll remember me. So he's a bouncer there. So opposite here. Opposite the road from that area, this area too has a lot of bars and nightclubs and restaurants right here. And they have a Secrets new one up here, and it's on top of another nightclub on the bottom. So it's a nightclub on the bottom, nightclub on the top, and restaurants. This is not even gonna begin to show you all the things that are here. Oh, you see, told you that there's a bakery. The bakery is right here. It's called King's Bakery. I think it was King's Bakery, but it says King Baker. I don't think that's what I see on the board there. I think it says King's Bakery, but they sell bread, and if you want to buy bread and sweets and all of that thing, meat pies and fish pies and all of that thing, this is your place. And they will make African juices like baobab and stuff like that. And what I like about it, it has a huge, you can see the building is inside, and it has a huge parking area on the outside here. So when I come, and that's another thing, when you drive in Senegambia, you park your car And people drink, and I'm not accusing anybody, but they drink, and sometimes some people cannot even drive. We have some Gambians that will come from the West, and they don't never drive in the West, and they just come there. Now they have money, they bought a car, and they are ready to rock and roll on the roads. So, you know, you can go into the club, you come back, somebody just back up into your car. So I like to park here because they have a watchman or security guy, we call them here, and I can go there and I can tip him, and I'll park my car, and he'll check my car out for me all night, and I'll come give him a good tip. Okay, so you pass that road on the Hardin highway. Now we are going south. I don't want to show you everything, but this road, this thing is not going to show you the justification. This is all restaurants and bars and lodges and stuff. Let me go back here because there's a lodge. This area is packed with lodges. Let me blow it up here and see if I see anything. Oh boy, I am surprised that maybe I did something. Oh, okay, they are on this side. Yeah, I just saw it. Okay, you see all these red things are lodges, and I don't think it's even showing all the lodges, to be honest. Okay, let's go back and reference ourselves back to the intersection. So that's the intersection. Just right here. There's a Senecambia mosque. There's a mosque here. Apartment, Senecambia, all these things, man. It's just coconut residence. It's all over the place, residential. So I'm gonna show you my house quick in the Gambia. We are making a video, but just for you to see. This is the main Senecambia Johnson. So I take 10 minutes to walk it, but I'm gonna show you the main road. But you can come here and take this back roads and zoom through this back road. So it's gonna take you 10 minutes to get there. But if you take the straight way here, you will come this way. You see, I'm not gonna mention all the way to this coconut residence, the Johnson here. Okay, you see how close it is. Okay. You see, that's the main Senecambia Johnson. That's the coconut residence Johnson right here. So you will turn on that road and then come. So right here, my house should be somewhere around here, to be honest, here or here. Let me just zoom it up. And I want to do Google Earth on that one to be able to see it. So this is the I'm trying to look at it. Okay, that's the coconut residence here. So this is the main Johnson for Senecambia. If you can see, that's the main Johnson for Senecambia. This is where we turn in and get trios and all those. That's the heart of the Gambian tourism district. So you come here, you come to Coconut Residence. You can take this back roads and wind around and come, but Coconut Residence, you come. My house should be somewhere around here. So let's try and blow it up somewhere around here. And once I see it, my swimming pool will give me a hint as to where it is, and I'm tempted to say it's right here. Coconut Residence. So main highway, Coconut Residence 1. Oh, now I see it. So right here, I'm pointing at right here is my swimming pool. I can see it. So I'll zoom as much as I can. But this house here that I'm showing, and I can see my two vehicles. This is our red one, and when we do our video, this is our silver one. This is our swimming pool area here, and we have a Gambia, they call it boys quarters, you know what I mean, security housing, whatever you want to call it. So we have a couple of rooms here. We have a bathroom, couple of rooms, and a storage here, and this is our house. I'm glad I can pull my house here. Okay, so when you look at it, if I get out of my house, I'm trying to, right here's my house. I have done a Google map point to point, and it shows if I take a straight line here, it's like 0.5, half of a mile. So from here, I can just get out and I'll just walk these back roads and get to Senecambia here. But I'm glad I did that. So I'm gonna go back to the other frame here, or the Google Maps instead of the Google Earth, I guess. So this is the main Senegambia area, and this is the craft market. Just like I say, any tourism area will have a craft market. Okay, so we came here and we passed my road, Coconut Residence. We come this way, and then now you are talking about the monkey park is right here. You will have Coco Ozone. Their hotel. This is a nice hotel, to be honest with you. You see, and I'm not gonna read word for word, but you'll see this tells you this area is developed. You'll see Coco Ocean is right here. Coco Ocean Resort and Spa. This is a nice hotel, and they have a residential area here that you can buy condos, and they have condos all over this place. They are renting and selling. You see Kirsering. I told you my area of the Gambia is called Kirsering. This is showing you Kirsering apartments. So that's why I said I don't know if Senecambia itself in Kololi. I believe it is in Kololi, to be honest, but I don't know if it is in Kololi or Kirsering. That's something I just don't know. But this is Kirsering right here. So, and my house is in Kirsering. Okay, so we are coming down this road, and I'm not gonna read, but if I blow it up, you will even see more stuff. You see, Sunbed, Big Bar, Baobab, Hotel Resort, Gambia View Tours, because I'm trying to wrap this up again and as quick as possible, and it should be easier and easier. This is gonna be the hardest place. Sipek International School, I mentioned it earlier, these bars and restaurants. And this area is called Bigelow. So you see Bigelow Plaza. So once you get out of Kotu, you come to Kololi. Kololi, you come to Kirsering. Kirsering, now you are in Bigelow. And now you see all these hotels and all these restaurants and bars. And they'll have roads that go into this Swiss boutique, Bamboo Guest House, and all of that stuff. So now you are coming down that Batil Hardin Highway, and now it's called Senecambia Highway. It's the same road we haven't torn. So I guess at some point it's called Senecambia Highway once you get to Senecambia. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I just, you know what I mean, I think it was one road. We never torn anywhere. You see Batil Hardin Highway, and then once it gets to Senecambia, I guess they name it Senecambia Highway from there, so that you are not confused. So we are on Batil Hardin Highway, now we are on Senecambia. But you see, all these things are businesses, stores, embassies, residential areas. This is not showing you the whole picture. Bigelow Inn. So we come. I just want to get to. You see, that's the same road. We are just okay. This is called turntable. You remember? We talked about traffic light, which was way up there at Kairaba Avenue. We talked about the Westfield Junction. We talked about other places, but this is another landmark. People will tell you, oh, let's meet at Turntable. This is the Brusubi Turntable. So Brusubi wasn't even a town when I was growing up. But what happened is, nobody told me this, but my guess is they name it Brusubi because it's in the middle of Brufut, Sukuta, and Bigelow. Brufut, Bigelow, and Sukuta. Brusubi, Brufut, Sukuta, and Bigelow. So this area here, so when you come to this turntable here, if you turn left here, it will take you to Sukuta. So let's just see. You see Sukuta Central Mosque, right? When you go left here, it will take you to Brufut. Let's see. We'll see Brufut Gardens here. And we came from Bigelow, so it's in the middle of Sukuta. It's in the middle of Brufut, Sukuta, and Bigelow. So Q City is in Bigelow. So Q City is another big complex that has a gym and they do concerts. I'm not advocating for people here, but it's owned by one of the heavyweights in the Gambia. You know, I call them heavyweights. Hopefully they won't be mad with me. But he's the one who owns QTV, and you know what I mean. I'm not mentioning names here, but he owns a lot of businesses, and quite so he's doing really well, and we wish him all the best. But this is Q City, you know what I mean. If you want to see the concerts, and you know they have a pool in there. I have to be honest, I just passed it. I have never been inside to attend anything. I went there for a concert one time, and no tickets, people pushing and pulling and all kind of crazy things. I parked myself and I went to Secrets, my nightclub that I have VIP treatment, and you know what I mean, and it's cheap. I didn't have to pay $1,000 to get in. So Yes, I'll just leave it at that. So opposite they have this restaurant here. It's pretty nice. So when I went to Q City that one time to attend that stuff, I park my car here and I pay the security guard there. So it will behoove you when you have a nice car, you are in the Gambia or an old car and you don't want anybody to hit it. Sometimes when you park in these crowded areas, just park somewhere that you can give somebody a little tip to go ahead and watch your car for you when you are not when you are gone. So this is a supermarket. So we talked about the turntable. So this is the turntable. So the turntable, when you go straight this way, you can go to the airport. When you go left, you go to Sukuta. When you go right, you go to of course, we are coming from this way. So you turn right, this takes you to the coastal road. So this coastal road will wind you through the areas that I want to cover today. So when you look at this area, you know, I was going to try and show you how it is towards the, so you see, when you branch off this way, it will take you into Sukuta. So you come Sukuta, you can come. This Sukuta road will take you all the way to the Sarakunda Market this way to Banjul again. But when you come to here, this Johnson right here, this will take you to Jambanjele right here. So, but I will leave it at that. So I will get to those places another time. But I just want to cover the coastal road this time. So right here, we turn the left. We'll go, you will see that Brufut is becoming developed too. It has so many lodges and apartments and hotels and all kinds of stuff. So this is a hospital here, AfricMed Hospital. So I'll just leave it at that. But you see, you got a lot of